Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to Keto Over 50. I'm RJ. I am very excited to share today's recipe with you. I got such a strong response on my deconstructed cabbage roll soup because it's so easy. Well, this is going to be as easy or easier, and I'm doing it just in a stock pot so that it will cook faster and be ready to eat in time for dinner tonight. Maybe. I'm looking at the clock. It's 6 o'clock. It has taken a while to get everything set up, but I'm so glad you're here. So what I'm going to make today is a creamy Italian sausage soup. So I hope your stomachs are good. It doesn't have to be that spicy. I'm going to spice it up a little bit, but plain Italian sausage is never that bad. And it's very simple. Italian sausage, I have 2.5 pounds here. A half a chopped onion, a few stalks of chopped celery. I have some minced garlic. I have a 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, some chicken stock, and some zucchini. And this is 8 ounces of cream cheese. So from my big tub that I buy at Costco. I know I sound like a Costco spokesperson. I'm not. Buy it wherever you want. And then I have just dehydrated parsley flakes because I forgot to buy fresh parsley at the store. And this is the thing about making soup. You do the best with what you've got. Someone asked me about my deconstructed cabbage roll soup. Why did I put the chicken in it? I had a carcass from a rotisserie chicken left over. And I just laughed when I read her question because I don't know why I put it in. It was there and I didn't want to waste it. I didn't want to blow it. So I went ahead and threw it in. It didn't add anything. So I wouldn't recommend it in the future. But the point is good. If you have something, stick with it. You know, if it works, try it. If it doesn't work, don't do it again. This sausage soup, I have a surprise ingredient that we're going to top it with when it's all done and ready to go. And I think you're really going to love it. So I have my olive oil, my EVOO, in a squirt bottle, which makes things just so much easier because you know how hard it is to open a bottle anymore. And then I'm going to saute the garlic on medium. And then I'm going to throw in the minced onions as well. And you know, nothing makes your kitchen smell better than onions and garlic cooking on the stovetop. You don't want it too hot because of the olive oil. You never want olive oil to get too hot. So you just want to make sure you stir this so that it doesn't burn. And I just have it on a medium fire. Isn't a wonderful pot of soup just one of the best things, especially as the weather turns? Right now I'm filming this, it's October. I don't know what day, the 12th or the 11th or something, I don't know. The Halloween decorations are all down my street already. And I think we're still a few weeks away, but I'm in Las Vegas. It was 100 degrees here on Monday still. And it's finally breaking. It was only 98 when I went out yesterday to the store, and it's going to get progressively cooler. It's supposed to be in the 70s at the end of the week, but that's also going to come with a lot of wind. So the cold weather seems to blow in, doesn't it? Okay, I didn't want to use too much olive oil because the sausage has enough fat in it. And we're just going to break this up, mix it in with the onions and the garlic until it's brown. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit, somewhere between medium and medium high. So we'll have that celery caught up in no time at all. You can see there's still a little bit of pink in the sausage. So I want to make sure that it's all brown. I don't like raw pork. It can make you very sick. So better to take a little extra time and make sure that you really get it taken care of. Next up is the chicken stock. I always like to use, you could use vegetable stock if you prefer. And this is 32 ounces, 2 pounds. And next I'm going to add in the 8 ounces of cream cheese that's at room temperature. That should help it to blend in a little bit better. It's going to make it so incredible and creamy. Now I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more to medium high. And already it's starting to look like a zuppa toscana, isn't it? And since we have the stock now, we can add the zucchini right on time, not late, not late to the party like the celery was. I will tell you, it's very nice if you're going to make a big recipe like this with a lot of ingredients. It really is helpful. I mean, I do it for filming, but it really is helpful if you can prepare everything ahead of time so you're not having to stop and cut the sausage out of the casing or dice the zucchini. I really wanted to put the zucchini in here for that splash of color, especially since I don't have carrots. And even just those little bits of dehydrated parsley will work really well. And then the last ingredient is the crushed tomatoes, which I like this brand, Red Gold crushed tomatoes. And that's a 15-ounce can. And look at this coming attraction of what we're going to have here. So that's it. It doesn't get easier than that. I just turned the fire down a little bit on the soup. I put it between medium, low, and low because it was really on a rolling boil and I didn't want it to burn. So you do want to keep an eye on it. Check it every 5 or 10 minutes just to make sure it's not burning. It's been about an hour. This is so beautiful. It is boiling hot. This is so good. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful. Let me show you this close up. The sausage, the little bits of tomato. So it's colorful enough. Now you might be thinking, she didn't put any salt in there. Well, I wanted to wait. You can salt it before you serve it or individually, but I also, I have a surprise topping for you at the end, and it's something salty. So I'm going to wait until then, but the sausage has so much seasoning in it, and I just wanted to wait on that, on the salt. You know what I could put in it? Some beautiful fresh ground black pepper, even though I have some cayenne and some Tony's Creole seasoning and some crushed red pepper. I think this is needing a little bit of black pepper. So fresh ground. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I wish you could taste this. Whatever happened to smell-o-vision? Even if you could smell it, you'd be so excited. Because I am, and let me see if that pepper made a big difference. I bet it did. And let me see. Oh, that's fabulous. That's just what it was missing. I will go ahead and put a little bit of salt in. Just a little, probably about, I got it everywhere on the stove, except in the pot. That's probably about a teaspoon. And I'm sorry, I don't measure stuff. I think when you're cooking, the more you do, the more you'll get the hang of what it needs or what it doesn't need. And this is just gorgeous. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe and give the video a like for the soup. I have to tell you, this is so easy. I know I keep saying that, but literally when you make soup, you're just putting a bunch of ingredients in a pot with stock and seasoning. And it's the most comforting food. It's so easy to do. And learn what seasoning you like. So I thought about making a Italian sausage soup. And I wanted something to be really comforting and really good. And I promised you a surprise topping. So let's serve up a bowl. And what I really like is the zucchini still has a bit of bite. This could cook for probably another hour, maybe 2 hours. If you want to thicken it, you could always use just a little bit of xanthan gum. If you've ever made a slurry with flour and hot stock, and that would work using xanthan gum. Or you could try bamboo flour or any of these other ingredients to make it a little thicker. But I like it this way. I think it's going to be amazing. So here's the surprise. Like there's not enough pork in here with the sausage, but some crispy cooked bacon on top. What a nice bit of texture. What a nice addition of smoky flavor. I am going to take a little bit of, I'm going to dry my hands here, Maldon salt, which you can get online. It's crystals from Ireland. And you just need a little, and you can see those. They're just beautiful, like it's snowing in your bowl. And then, last but not least, some Parmesan cheese, along with the bacon and the sausage in the soup. So look at this. Look at this soup. It's just beautiful. Wouldn't you be proud to serve that to anyone? I can't wait for a taste of this. Oh, where do I begin? I think I want a piece of bacon. Definitely some Parmesan cheese. Oh, how have I never made this before? That bit of smokiness from the bacon, the little bit of red pepper that I put in here, the black pepper, a little bit of the salt, the touch of Parmesan cheese. This is so good. I love soup that makes you dance. Like, oh my God, this is so good. Even if you're sitting at a table, your foot's going, right? Because it's so good. And I love, love, love the crispy bacon. Don't make it without adding the bacon on the top. That might be my new favorite soup. It is so delicious, so flavorful. I don't think I'd want it any thicker. I like the thin broth like a chicken soup. And that was it. You saw everything I put in there. I love that crispy bacon. I obviously can't get it in my mouth fast enough. Find the recipe for my cookies. I'll tag it at the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you make this soup, please comment. I'm finished eating. If you make this soup, please comment. Let me know what you think, what you added to it. Did you customize it at all, or did you make it just this way? Because this is so good. And you saw how easy it was. It doesn't get better than that, does it? Except on the day when I don't have to make it and I come home and I want a nice, wonderful, wonderful Italian bowl of soup. It's going to be in the freezer waiting for me, and I'll just heat it up on the stovetop, throw some fresh crumbled bacon on it, some Parmesan cheese. It's dynamite. I can't wait for you to try it. Thank you for joining me. This is RJ signing out. This is so good. I can't stop eating it. It's just perfect. Someone has to clean up the kitchen. I'm going to clean it up when I'm done eating. Whoops. I really can't stop eating this.